Pisces, this is Tara, and welcome to your May 1st through May 14th Psychic Tarot Forecast. I'm elated that you're joining me today, and feel very blessed for my new subscribers, those of you who are watching my channel and making comments. Love the comments, so please feel free to do so. And if you'd like your own personal private reading, as you know, you can go on my website, taraventura.com. Look for the orange red button and that says order reading. You can click through my menu of services and choose one from there, one of the readings. I'm using today the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck. This is the outside of the cards. They're on the back of the cards are so pretty. I started using these cards when I began my channel, YouTube channel, a while back, and I used them for, I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8 months, something like that. And I thought, well, you know what? I want to go back to them and see what comes out of these cards. They're a little bit more spiritual, still indicative of the traditional tarot. And I'm sitting here shuffling the others. I don't know what, it feels good to shuffle, doesn't it, sometimes? Those of you who are tarot readers, just feels good to shuffle. All right, so the spread I'm doing today is this is your environment card, what's going on beneath the surface, and the outcome card. All right, so let's talk about these for you, Pisces. Well, the first card you have is the same as the Judgment card. This is, they call it in this deck, Truth. It's judgment. So what is judgment? It's about spiritual awakening. It represents clarity, revelation of truth, the day of, reckoning and realizing how far you've come and how far you've grown and how you can feel more of a consciousness, more of a cosmic consciousness. It's sort of a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go as well. You can see this guy is standing on this, it's like a large platter, and he's being held to look at the stars and look at the cosmos. And we know that, everything in us is made of, the same thing as the stars and the moon and the planets, and we're all living beings, the trees, the animals, everything. So some of you are evaluating the past, and along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, you can make that your priority. So any lessons that have come up for you, I would take a look at those, anything that's come up that has shake, rattled, and rolled your life, and look to see how spiritually you've grown, or mentally or emotionally. How has that caused you to rethink your life, refeel your life? This card usually means that there's a significant change that must be made, but don't make any hasty decisions. Don't do anything quickly. You're still in a discerning process. And remember, this is for Pisces sun, moon, and rising. Watch your moon and rising signs, as well as this is the beginning of May. Now, some of this may overlap until the end of May, some of it April. April. Going backwards. What could have started in April? Nothing's a coincidence, right? Could have started in April. You were really looking in deeply into what was happening in your life. So knowing that there's a significant change to be made in a certain area, then you can make mindful and careful and discerning decisions. That's what this is, a major arcana card, and it comes up in your environment. So the universe is saying, we're proud of you. You've come a long way. There's still some more to go, and you know that, but you are rebirthing and you're opening up new pathways and inner highways for yourself. So using the powers of the universe and blending them with the physical world will help you to bring about clarity and shift of awareness. So pay attention to, and I'm going to also draw one of the, this deck has the 7 chakra cards. Don't you love it? So at the end, I'm going to draw a chakra card and see which chakra would be beneficial for you all to focus on or balance. And I think what was not realized, maybe if you haven't realized some things in the past, but you're beginning to have more clarity. This guy that's looking out at the stars and all, he's draped heavily. He has a lot of, I wouldn't call this burdens. I would call it he's ready to move forward into whatever path that comes into enlightenment for him, and that he sees the light. There's more to take with you. You're ready to go on this journey. So what was once not realized and all, you'll now understand. You're going to start understanding some things of why certain situations happen in your life, of why that romantic partner didn't work out, or why the job didn't work out, or why you've had to shift your life so much. These things will be more understood. Okay, so that's your environment. Your next card is the 9 of what we would say 9 of Wands. This has a purple border. So these are the wand cards in this particular deck, which is interesting, isn't it? But not really, because purple indicates the spiritual force in life, our life force. And so they've used the purple outline. This is the 9th one of what we call the wand cards. Usually the wand cards is a guy standing protecting the wands. He's been through a little bit of battle, and he's going in the right direction, but he needs some strength. So this card is coming forth to give you encouragement and to remind you that you do have that inner strength and that you can complete whatever you've been working on. And we know that you've been through the battles and that, but you have. Look at this, how it almost looks like a Buddha with the third eye. See the third eye dot right there? So you have the intuition. Of course, your water sign. Everyone does. Everyone has intuition. But it's like this Buddha-like character is holding up the roof so that this person, you, whether you're male or female, can expand and have the space to grow. I feel like some of you have been coveting or protecting yourself, or maybe not letting other people in because you haven't been real sure of your path. But this 9 represents completion. You may be tired and weary from the struggle, seriously, but now's not the time to give up. Instead, tap into your inner resources, tap into your meditate, tap into your soul, your higher consciousness, and that's what this is talking about. This represents courage and stability. So underneath it all, this is how you're growing, Pisces. Your growth, your inner growth, your spiritual growth, your emotional, everything, your mental. And again, the number 9 is about completion. It's compassion for yourself. You've been through a lot at this point. So you may have acquired some scars from the battle. You may have. But you're wiser and you're stronger for it. If we were all sitting around and we were... or let's just say we were on a boat sailing every day and it was beautiful and it was wonderful. We were in the mountains or, just lying at the beach. Then there would be no growth in our life. Of course, the struggles, the battles are what make us stronger. And that's where we find our direction. This human life is like a play. There's the beginning, the middle, and the end. There's drama in the middle, so it is. It's like a play. But I think at this time period, you may want to be experiencing with different things in your life. And whatever comes up for you that feels like it's new, it's different, it's fun, it's exciting, it's nourishing, it's soul growth and development for you, enlightening, then, feed it to yourself. Feed your spirit, and, this will be knowledge for the future. All right, this is for you guys, Pisces. I'm on, let's see, number 7 or 8. I'm doing these in order of elements. I did the fire first, then the air, and then I'm doing the water signs. And I'm probably on, like I said, the 8th one. You guys, this is the deepest reading. This is the most spiritual understanding of yourself reading that I've seen so far. So just saying, this card is coming forth to help you to understand and to have the strength to grow. All right, and then your third card is the same as the 5 of Cups. So some of you may be experiencing or have experienced, because this is the outcome card. I get that some of you have already experienced a loss of someone or something that you were emotionally attached to. He has his hands over his heart. So he's healing. It's an emotional loss. But this card also indicates healing and support of, it's very interesting how this was drawn out, or how the art is. It almost feels like it looks like a seashell in a way, but it's not. But he's radiating healing for his heart area, for emotional healing, health. And by loving yourself and letting go of the past, then you can continue your journey. So whatever has been really hurtful to you, or feeling very hurtful, whether it's been a particular company, corporation that you've been in, that you've been let go, a lawsuit, a judgment, you've lost kids, or, having to pay alimony, I'm just saying, or a relationship, whatever it is, this is about healing and being able to move forward, and knowing that the suffering, again, is about, the suffering associated with this loss, though, provides profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. This is a very deep reading for you guys. I'm not really, I pulled the cards, so let's just, before I turn on the camera, intuitively pulled the cards. So, your unique talents and gifts will not only make up for who you are, but who you will become. So again, feel like you can let go of the painful experiences. They're of value to you. They're value really more than the joyous. I mean, the joyous ones are great. We remember the happy times. Remember when we go on an awesome vacation, when we go on a cruise, or we go overseas to, India, or Switzerland, or just a, fascinating place that we've not been to. So those are fun and easy to remember. So focus on the positive energy. Focus on that and let those carry you forward. It is the other circumstances, though, that have let your soul emerge and change and heal. but focus on the positive. Okay, so let's select. I'm going to pull the 7 chakra cards out here so you can see there's 7 of them. They're each color, and then I have the stones. So, okay, what chakra does Pisces, this one wants to stand out. The base chakra. That's interesting. You know, as spiritual as this reading is, and then the base chakra comes up. But you know, honestly, the base chakra is the most important to have balanced. A lot of people like to live in the 6th and the 7th because it's sort of la land. It's, you know, intuition, it's spiritual wisdom, it's the woo, you know, all that. But in this reading, the base chakra is coming forth to say, ground yourself. You know, financial and material and security, emotional security, mental security is yours to be had when you pay attention to your first chakra. And that's, of course, our tailbone. And it affects, by the way, if your first chakra is out of balance, for any of you all that have had pain in your hips, your legs, your back, well, you could feel like if you're having multiple pain, it could be multiple backs. It's usually the lower back. But oftentimes that is a feeling of financial insecurity. And so that first chakra, the other ones could be great. You know, you can have intuition out the gazoo. But if you don't feel safe and secure as a human being on this planet, then you know, you can feel a little distorted, like things aren't in line. So it really is important to focus on this base chakra and keep it balanced. Okay, and the way you can do that is really walking. Any type of exercise, yoga, light physical exercise. You know, feel your feet on the ground. I had a client the other day, she goes to the beach. You can go to the beach, but you can also put your feet in the tub, you know, sit on the tub if you want, and put some sea salt in the tub. And just let yourself sit there and do that and soak your feet. That's grounding. Being in nature is grounding. You know, take care of your body. Go outside. Be around the trees. Be around nature. Because the universe is calling you to see that your things are changing. You're rebirthing. They want you to have the strength so that you can get over any of these situations. And to do that, not be in your head space, like thinking, analyzing, but to ground. And that will help you not analyze so much. You know, we do that. We analyze, don't we? We try to figure out, why did that happen? I don't know what that was about. All right, so going to add these up numerologically and also match them with the major arcana. 29 and 5 is 34. All right, 5 and 9 is 14 and 20 is 34. 3 and 4 is 7. 7 in numerology is all about self-evaluation. It's introspection. It's to be able to plan and move forward. And that's exactly what the 9 of Wands wants you to be able to do, is to move forward and take action. And the 7 is about introspection. So and it's intuition too. So pay attention to the intuitive hunches, ground yourself, feel your body, and you'll be in touch with your spiritual side. And the 7 in traditional tarot is the same as the Chariot card, which I love for you guys. So you are moving forward. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you to move past all these things with balance and also with, you know, focus and direction and guidance. So just visualize what you want to see as if it's happening right now. It's sort of like the law of attraction, but just visualize what you want. what you desire. Okay, what you want to see in life. All right. I was going to tell you too the key words. Well, it's time to let go and to let the universe pull you forward, basically. So let go and move forward. You're going through a transition here, Pisces.